Hi, Movie Box Recap here. In this movie we see a flashback of Amy Eden at the office. She finds it hard connecting to anything, but this in fact wasn't a problem for her anymore as everything took a different turn after the crisis that befell the town. Then later we see Tommy walking as little Gus ran to catch up with him. When Gus got to him, Tommy told Gus to go back to the woods, explaining that it will be more safer there than following him. But Gus disagrees, telling Tommy that he wants to see his mom. Still discussing, Tommy threw an empty water bottle, which Gus advised that in the woods, his dad always keep the thrash in a safer location as to avoid being tracked by enemies. Then Gus passed the bottle to Tommy, who then threw it far than prior. He's doing this to run away from Gus. Afterwards, we see Tommy at night alone before Gus sneaks from behind. Tommy noticed his presence and called him out. They both sit for a while before Tommy went to bed. Gus noticed that Tommy was going to leave him the next day, so he emptied his medicine and food. Then the next day, Tommy wakes up feeling very angry at what Gus had done. But Gus apologizes and shows him where they can find food, pointing at the house close by. Gus then enters the house. He observes the whole place, then was terrified by the deer the owners hung on the wall. In the process, he was trapped by a net after taking a few steps backward. This caused the whole family to come out. Later we see them having breakfast together. When Rusty attempted to touch Gus's horns, his mom, seeing this, tells him to go inside. They all continued eating before Gus then asked if he can play with the owner's son Rusty. The owners were scared at first, but later, after confirming from Tommy that Gus doesn't bite, was he allowed to play with their son. The both are playing as the boy's mother spies on them to confirm that her kid was okay. She then finds out that Gus and her boy were doing good. They all were having a good time before we see bad people in the area searching for kids like Gus. Gus is here busy dancing with his new friend and having a good time. Then we see Dr. Adifir Singh and his wife playing scrambler game as his wife began to react again. Immediately Dr. Adifir rushes to get her medicine, but it looks like they are running low on medicine. So Dr. Adifir rode a horse to go get his wife her medicine as cars have gone extinct. Dr. Adifir then sits patiently for the doctor to attend to him. It got to his turn and he entered to see the doctor, Dr. Gladys Bell. In their discussion, she offers Dr. Adifir a book carrying all the medicine combinations she has used on his wife. When Dr. Adifir asked why she gave him the book, she explained that she has cancer and will not survive for long. So Dr. Adifir from now on will be the one to make the medicine for his wife. Afterward, Dr. Adifir got home feeling very sad. He communicated with his wife on the situation on ground. Then his wife carried the book and started reading, and the contents inside terrified her. Then after we see Rusty's mom Louisa saying goodnight to Gus. She turned off the light before seeing Gus' eyes and was shocked by it look. Gus, unable to sleep, walks outside before spotting Tommy leaving him behind. The both were standing there when Tommy spotted bad people outside. Gus equally noticed their presence because as a hybrid kid he had good sense of smell. Tommy slowly moved from behind and engaged the bad guys in a fight. The fight lasted for a moment, as Tommy wasted no time in bringing them down. Then later we see one of the men trying to harm Gus as he searched for Gus everywhere. Finally he sees Gus and is about to harm him, when Tommy intervened and saved Gus's life. After all this, Tommy thought to himself that, with all the bad people hunting the hybrid kid Gus, it was best he took Gus with him. So, the both left their new friends. Gus and Tommy are seen in a cable car discussing as they traveled. Amy Eden, on the other side, found a newborn hybrid baby which she decides to keep with her. Please subscribe to our channel, so you will be notified anytime we upload a new video, and equally like to promote our videos. Thank you for watching.